Hello everybody, welcome back. So you remember last time I got very lost and I was trying to finally find my way back to complete some of the quests. And then I couldn't find anybody. I was looking for this guy, Craddock, and so I went back and I watched my video and oh look, everybody's just standing right here in the middle of the town where I got my little Lin last time. Okay. So, I don't really remember what I'm doing, so I'm just going to look at my journal real quick, see if there's anything new, and then start with the quests. Let's see if I read all this. Oh, goodness. Requin told me a story. Yeah, I think I looked at all this. A mad sorcerer, the alley of dangerous angles, he lit everything on fire, killed some people maybe. Requin said Farid was a member of the aristocracy, cheated people, condemned innocent men. His soul was damned to the lower planes when he died, and he became, afraid, and looked for a way to dodge his fate. Apparently he consulted several seers and was told that he would find means of saving himself in the trash of Sigil. Farid cast off his position of respect and became a collector king. Searching the streets for something that will set his soul free. Craddock's missing one of his workers, a drunkard by the name of July. He's most likely wandering around. Okay, and I found him. I met a crier of Essanon. I told him I would find someone. In exchange for a small sum of copper, I agreed to find a tombstone on which to carve the name of Essanon for the crier. Okay. I remember all that. So let's talk to Craddock. You see, Craddock, his scowl has deepened since when you first saw him. It looks like it's about to crack his face in two. I found July. Is that right? Craddock glances around. Where is he then? He said to pike off that you were a cur of the lowest sort and that he wasn't going to work for you any longer. He said, that I should fill in for him. No, I'm gonna tell the truth.
Updated my journal.
Craddock's face turns a bright red and his face cracks into a snarl. Damned be his name! May all the evils of the plains hound his footsteps! A blistering stream of insults, threats, and speculation about July's family roots issues from Craddock's mouth.
New taunts, alright!
Woohoo! Ooh! Marty clicks his teeth together as Craddock builds up steam. You can almost hear him taking notes inside his skull. Craddock finishes his tirade with a grunt. Damn that July! You know, I could fill in for him. I'm in need of a day's work. I'll take his duties for a time in exchange for his pay. Well, that was the message. If there's nothing more, I'll take my copper now. Don't worry about paying me for finding him. I'll just leave now. I'm in need of a day's work. I'll take July's duties for a time in exchange for his pay. Craddock studies you for a moment. You? Ha! You couldn't. He suddenly falls silent. Well, mayhap you can. It's hard work and there's no drinking on my watch. Understood. Let's get started. The work is long, but at the end of the shift you are not the least bit tired. The other laborers are amazed at how quickly you are able to work and the amount of weight you can carry. Craddock grunts as you return. You've a barrier shoulders, you do. What is that? What is a barrier? 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 I don't even know what that is. You were twice where July was. Is your pay. He tosses you a handful of coins. 20 coppers in all. Now get. We've got no more use for you. What about the payment for delivering July's message to you? Craddock grunts and reaches into his purse and counts off 10 commons, which he tosses to you. There's your pay. Now get. Farewell then. Look, things. Oh, it's locked. Guess I'll just have to... How did I bash things before? Oh.
Forced it.
Yay! The wooden slats of these boxes are warped to allow you to see inside. The boxes hold rotting sacks of grain. Oh, so only that one had something. An old shopkeeper's cart. An old shopkeeper or an old cart? I don't know. A crude wooden cart. Looks like it would fall apart if anyone tried to use it. This huge box appears to double as a podium. No one's standing on it though, so how do I really know that? Alright. Is there... quest on here? Yep, here we go. Find a missing driver. Help Septai get a revenge. Find a way to help Ingress. Find a tombstone. Find Angyar. Oh, free Angyar from his contract. Remove Reekwind's Curse of Stench. Find Craddock. So do I have to go back to Bay in the Sender? Like, I don't... Tell me new ones. So do I have to go back to Bay in the Sender? Alright, where did I come from? I guess I came from... Nope, did I come from here?
Done.
Alright, super fast. Let's see. Why is this happening? This guy's just standing there.
Die. I'm gone. Done.
Finds of black leaves. The stems look extremely sharp. Come back here. Where am I? Have I been here before? Where's the stuff he dropped?
I'm gone.
I guess I haven't been here before. Finds of black leaves. The stems look extremely sharp. What?
Done.
Why was that guy trying to kill me then?
Done.
I'm totally lost,
Done.
by the way. Oh, you know what? I didn't set a timer. I don't know how long this video is gonna be. Woohoo! Timer. No stopwatch. There we go. Alright. Look at this guy. Ooh, look at this guy. Hey, One Ear. You see a shady-looking fellow standing before you, picking his teeth with what appears to be a tiny metal fork. His chest is covered by patchwork armor adorned with large spikes, and a long knife hangs at his side. You notice he's missing his right ear. Greetings!
Updated my journal.
Ooh. He regards you coolly from the shadows as if sizing you up. I said greetings. What's the matter? Your other ear not working? Should I do that? The one-eared tiefling, scowls at you threateningly. Bite off, Buck, or I'll have your guts for garters. If it's garters you're after, I just happen to have a pair. Your mother left them in my bed last night. Ha ha ha. You sure do have a sharp tongue, Buck. I think I'll cut it out and feed it to you. He lunges at you, his knife leading the way. Defend yourself. Ah!
Damn it.
I hope he wasn't gonna give me something really cool. Die, die, die! I can't tell which one of us is rolling good rolls. A fork! Alright, man. You get the bronze things. And you get these stupid things, too. And you can have this. And you can have this. Of course not. What about rags? You can have rags. Your inventory is not full. Yay! 1 to 4 piercing. Speed 1, weight 1. Proficiency edge, not usable by priests. Okay, the slim dagger is a beauty among its kind. It is a one-handed thrusting weapon. Speed 4? Let's see. Speed 1. Speed 1. Speed 10. Oh yes, I see now. I guess I wasn't really paying attention to speed before. Let's see. 2 to 7 slashing. 1 to 4 piercing. 1 to 4 piercing. 2 to 5 piercing. Okay, well, I guess I'll trade it for that one, but, you know, big deal. What's this? 1 to 2 piercing, speed 2, proficiency edged. Not usable by priests. Priests aren't really of the kind of stabbing people with forks. This fork is definitely no prized piece of cutlery. Its steel finish is scratched and slightly bent, and its tines are crusted with dirt. Okay, that's great. Let's keep going. La, 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 la. Wait, both of you. La, 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 la. Clipped copper. Me's copper is as good as copper. I don't remember what it said. What's this? Where am I? Ragpicker Square! Oh wow, I haven't been here. Okay. Oh, I wish I could look at all my maps at the same time. World map. Oh. Oh. Hey, look, I've been to all these places. Okay, well, this is interesting. I feel like I should go back and explore these other places. I think I'm gonna leave. Okay, and I don't want to talk to you.
I'm gone.
I don't want to talk to any of you. I'll talk to you. You're different. You see a man who's looking around at the buildings with some confusion. He looks lost and is mumbling to himself. Greetings. Perhaps it was the third left. The man looks relieved. At last! I beg your indulgence, good sir. I seem to have gotten turned around in this maze of streets. He chuckles uncomfortably. I am afraid this area of the city is somewhat... He glances around apprehensively. Unknown to me. The residents seem most unwilling to extend aid to a visitor. He looks at you hopefully. Could I prevail upon you to help me, perchance? Depends on the kind of help you need. Certainly, where are you trying to go? You're on your own. If I were you, I'd get out of this area as soon as you can. I don't have time to help you right now. Farewell. Certainly. Well, I don't know. It depends. Like, maybe I can ask him for money if I say that. I seek the house of my Aunt Marguerite. Hey, I think I met someone named that. She is reported to dwell in a house close to the mortuary, but the street layout seems to have changed since my last visit. Do you know of the house of which I speak? Yes. I do. I can direct you there, for a price. Ah, that is fair indeed. To hear last tell, she had her home near the mortuary. His eyes narrow as if studying you. Do you know exactly where her home is? I'm sorry, did you say Aunt Marguerite? I misunderstood you, and I was thinking of someone else. Oh, wait, I thought you were asking about one of the brothels around here. She is south and east of the monastery, near one of the mausoleums. Why? The man shakes his head. Oh, nay, nay, she is not that close, surely. Perhaps you are thinking of someone else. The man looks about, then turns back to you. I shall see if someone else knows. I thank you for your time, good sir. Farewell. You are about to turn away when you suddenly have a feeling that something is amiss. Suspicious, you glance at the man again, just in time to see him withdrawing his hand from your purse. You can't be sure, but you think he might have taken something from you. Grab his hand. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Bait the man into pickpocketing you again and observe his technique. Why would I do that? Grab his hand. You are not fast enough. He yanks his hand back before you grab it. With a yelp, he bolts, running down the street. All right, then. Kill him. Kill him!
Oh, you alley-bred dog.
Alley-bred dog. Ha ha ha, I showed him.
Gone.
Okay. Porphyron. Every inch of this man's skin is covered in a web of black lines. It's as if some artist chose to accentuate every crease in his flesh with a quill pen. The overall effect is such that even when his face shows no expression, he appears to be frowning. Greetings. This one has a name. This one is called Porphyron. The man's voice is like a gong. Oh, sorry. This one has a name. I don't know. The man's voice is like a gong. As he speaks, the lines on his face bend and settle into a series of spherical patterns. This one would know. Why do you address this one? I wanted to ask you some questions about the city. This one would have you know. This one cannot answer your questions. The lines on his face twist into angles, then split into a mess of scribbles. This one has only recently stepped foot in this place of walls. Alright then, but do I have... Oh, I have to ask you this. Why do those lines upon your face move? The lines show anger. Do you take offense? The lines slowly straighten, forming into gentle curves. No offense was meant. Will you accept the many apologies of this one? No offense taken. Why are you angry? This one tells of event recent. Did you know this one was beset by 3? The 3 demanded an item of this one. This one feared an attack. What does this one do? This one surrendered the item. Well, you were right to be afraid. If there were 3, then they might have killed you had you not given up the item. This one has been misunderstood. The lines on his face become angled, then smooth into curves again. This one did not fear being killed. This one feared killing the 3. Well, if you could have killed them, why did you let them rob you? This one walks the path of a warrior. Many weapons have walked with this one. The fist, the blade, the stave, the hatchet, the smiter. These tools are all known to this one. That's not much of an explanation. Again, if you're a warrior with that much training, why let them rob you? This one is forbidden to attack. The lines ripple across his face as he speaks. If this one had struck at the 3 in anger, the vow of nonviolence would be unmade. Vow of nonviolence? You're a warrior and a pacifist? This one is unfamiliar with your speech. What is this pacifist? Never mind. Why did you train so much if you are not permitted to attack another? This one is of the Order of Eret Age. We await the final days where all will be called to battle. The training and skills of this one, they are to be kept silent until then. In the meantime, you'll let yourself be robbed in the street without defending yourself? This one will clarify. The item is of value. The discipline of the Eret Age is of greater value. Since you won't fight, any chance you could talk to these thieves into returning your item? This one addresses the 3 thieves. What happens? The requests of this one are met with scorn. The 3 will not return the item. I could go see if I could get the item back for you. I could go beat them like dogs and take back what they stole. I could go get that item back for you if you could pay me for my services. I will beat them like dogs. This one must ask, would you bring violence to the 3 that have robbed this one? Well, if they aren't smart enough to hand it over when I ask, things could get ugly. The lines on the man's face formed into a series of overlapping ellipses. If that is the message they understand, then that is how the message may be conveyed. Alright then, what is the item you've lost? The item is this: a rope of black and red prayer beads worn around the neck. The worth of these beads is not measured in copper. The worth of these beads is measured in faith. Alright then, I'll see if I can find this necklace. Do you know where all these 3 thugs might be? This one knows where the angry words were traded and the item lost. By the bar that burns inside? The three were outside the place, dressed in black and red. 3 robbers dressed in red and black outside a bar that burns on the inside. That can't be too hard to find. Farewell.
Updated my journal.
Oh boy! Let's end the video and find out next time what's gonna happen. I don't know. Alrighty. See you next time.